So welcome back, guys, to We Talk Boxing. So Gervonta Davis defeated Hector Garcia in the ninth round. You know what I mean? Pretty much the start of the ninth round. So the damage, you know what I mean, was evident really because he pretty much was landing some brilliant, combinations, some shots on Hector Garcia throughout the fight. And he was, for me, he was landing the bigger punches. You know what I mean? For majority of the fight, Hector Garcia was no slouch though. You know what I mean? He put up a good fight. You know what I mean? He stood toe to toe at times, and he was trying to land his own shots. But for me, you know what I mean, the weight was the difference. You know what I mean? And the power of Gervonta was again just on another level compared to his man. And Hector, again, as I said in my pre-fight video, it was always going to be a matter of time. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Before obviously Davis lands some big shots, and then it was going to be, can Hector Garcia take that power? And the answer was no. You know what I mean? Gervonta Davis made him quit on his stool, you know what I mean? Because he just couldn't come out for the ninth round. And prior to that, you know what I mean? I think it was the last few seconds, probably the last 30 seconds, give or take, of the eighth round. Davis was just landing some mad shots on him, you know what I mean? Some hooks, uppercuts, straight lefts, etc. And, you know what I mean? Honestly, if there was another 30 seconds left of that round, he probably would have stopped his man. Now, anyway, this pretty much sets up, you know what I mean, the big fight now between obviously Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia, and a few, you know what I mean, boxing, um, obviously, a few boxing people are pretty much saying that the fight could potentially take place April the 15th, give or take. Do you know what I mean? And hopefully that the contracts are pretty much signed and delivered, really, because if that is the case, it's going to be a good fight and it's going to be a little bit more competitive and maybe challenging at times for Davis because, you know what I mean, Ryan Garcia does have some good skills. Obviously, he's got the speed for one. He's got a good jab, you know what I mean, when he chooses to use it. I think the only issue, you know what I mean, for me in this fight is that, you know what I mean, is Ryan Garcia going to try and box or is he going to try and stay at range? Because I feel as if, you know what I mean, if he's going to try and box and stay at range, he's probably going to have more success. But if he's going to try and mix it with Gervonta Davis, then he's going to leave himself open, you know what I mean, for some of Gervonta Davis's bigger shots. Now, one thing that obviously the Hector Garcia fight showing us for Davis is that at times he can box and he has got a good defensive. You know, what I mean, he has got some good defensive skills as well, which is brilliant to see because I feel as if he's definitely going to need those skills, those defensive moves in this fight. And I think the tactics are going to be interesting. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean. Up and you know what I mean. I'd probably say as well, watching some of the you know what I mean, the pre-fight videos and stuff like that, that obviously Showtime obviously aired and stuff regarding Hector Garcia and obviously Gervonta Davis. Davis looks in a good place, which is good to see. Obviously he had all that, you know what I mean, external stuff going on with his exes, etc., and court cases, etc. But you know what I mean, for someone to kind of be dealing with all that pressure, knowing that he's got a fight within the following week, you know what I mean? It goes to show that he can handle the pressure quite well. And he is a good professional because he turned up on the night against Hector Garcia and delivered. He didn't slip, he delivered. You know what I mean? His boxing was beautiful and his shots were on point. And at no point did he take any sort of chances, you know what I mean, against Garcia because realistically, Hector Garcia is no slouch. As I said, he was moving up weight. You know what I mean, he defeated some good prospects prior to that fight. So, you know what I mean, he had good pedigree, and obviously Tank Davis knew that. So for me, you know what I mean, Davis was pretty much, you know what I mean, focused, and it was good to see. So I just hope that he has no troubles outside the ring. You know what I mean, before this, hopefully, this fight between himself and Ryan Garcia. And that, you know what I mean, he could have a good camp, you know what I mean, and then you know what I mean, I believe if he has a good camp, this could be potentially fight of the year. And you know what, it might be that good that we could potentially see, you know what I mean, a rematch as well. Even though, do you know what I mean, there'd probably be no need, and one party probably won't really want to take the fight, but because the fight will be that good, most people will probably want to see it twice. But anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, please subscribe and like and comment for more boxing related content. Bless.